If someone calls you a big back, take it as a compliment. I'd rather be too big than not big enough. What's up everyone, David here. Got a new video for y'all today, but before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos. Because remember, new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So don't miss out. Now today we're going to be going at it with the big back activities. Again, do not take it as an insult. I'd rather be too wide than not wide enough. We're going to be talking about our back, specifically the lats. That is the muscle group. Fellas, if you want to get that V taper, you want to have wide up top, small at the bottom, we got to really build up those lats. Women, you want that hourglass figure. The wider the upper back is, the smaller is going to make that waist look. It's going to give you that hourglass figure. We need to make sure we're doing the right exercises when it comes to building up our lats. And I am specifically saying lats, and I'm not saying back, because the back has so many different muscle groups in it. You got the lats themselves, the erector spinae, we got the traps, we got the teres minor, major, we got the rhomboids. There are so many different muscle groups in our back, but if you really want that wide look, that V taper, those are specifically going to be the lats, the latissimus dorsi. So for this video, I'm going to go ahead and showing you what are the two exercises that I've been doing more of recently. And honestly, I've been seeing a lot more results ever since I started doing these. The other day, I was hitting back and I saw myself actually flexing and seeing the pump in my lats. I'm like, whoa, where did all these gains come from? I'm pretty sure it's from these two exercises. First one is going to be weighted chin-ups. Now, I'm pretty sure any one of you who ever trained back, at some point or another during your back workout, you do some type of pull down motion. And I'm pretty sure the most common one you do is literally the lat pull down itself, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I love that exercise. I personally do a lot of them myself, but recently I've been switching off a little bit less of the actual lat pull down and a little bit more of the chin-ups. Specifically, it's not necessarily the chin-ups that are, I feel, making the big difference. It's the fact that I'm going with an underhand grip and my elbows are right in front of me here this way, rather than the lat pull downs where I'm going overhand and my elbows are flared out. Go ahead and try it for yourself. Grab a chin-up bar, whatever it may be if you have one. And if you can't do chin-ups, okay, just try it out on the lat pull down, but go underhand and keep those elbows tucked in. When I do it, I grab the center handles right here. You're going to feel such a major difference in how much your lats are going to be able to contract and how much you're going to be able to be stretched out in the bottom position. There is, again, a huge difference. When it comes to the lat pull down, since your elbows are flared out and you have that overhand grip, you're going to feel it more of just the general upper back region. And like what we said in the beginning of the video, your upper back has so many different muscle groups. Yes, you're still working your lats, but you're also working everything else. Teres major minor, rhomboids, lower lat. Again, just so many different muscle groups. But if we were to just right here, elbows right in front of us, the way we would with an underhand grip, such as for chin-ups, you're gonna feel a lot more. Now our elbows are tucked right in front of us. We pull, boom, we can squeeze, pull those elbows behind us. You're gonna feel a lot better of a contraction. And ever since I started doing those, I feel like my back, the pump, I don't often get a lat pump. I know it's easy for us to get like bicep pumps or chest pump, but I don't know how many of you have ever actually felt a lat pump. When I do those, instantly, again, I don't completely do away with the lat pull downs. I still do it, but there's just, it feels a lot better when it comes to this. Now, to take it a step further, some of you, let's be completely honest, you can't even do a chin-up with your body weight, so much less with any added weight. For me, these type of exercises, they just come easy for me. I could easily rep out a bunch of them, so I do it with weight. These past couple weeks, I've been repping it out with a 45 hanging from my hips. Last week, I did it with 70 pounds, 235s. No big deal. If you can't, that is okay. Go ahead and do it on the assisted pull-up machine, just underhand. There is a huge difference, and I'm pretty sure many of you who have ever tried comparing pulling down on a cable versus pulling yourself up body weight, even if it's on the assisted machine, there's just something about pulling your own weight up rather than pulling down the cable. It just hits different in your back. Even though it could be the same hand positioning, you compare it. be seated on a cable machine, elbows tucked in, pull. That is not going to compare to the type of feeling you would feel with this body weight, even if it's on the assisted machine. Elbows tucked in, underhand grip, pull. I don't know what it is. There's just a huge difference. You feel a lot better contraction on any type of motion where you're the one pulling yourself up. So again, that's been my number one goal. Ever since I started doing this, I really have felt the big difference, and I could see the difference in my lat development. And the second exercise, right here, seated cable rows. I've been doing a lot more of these, and it's not necessarily that I've been doing more of them, because I've always liked this exercise. This has always been one of my biggest go-tos to really build on my back, but it's just minor technique tips that I've been changing, minor handle implement changes that I've been doing, and it's made a day and night difference. To start off, I already know many of you use this type of attachment, which again, there's absolutely nothing wrong. If this is all your gym has, this is what you have access to, maybe it's busy hours and it's the only one you can find, there's absolutely nothing wrong. You will still get plenty of back development if you go heavy, proper form, just by using this handle. Again, nothing wrong with it. There's a reason why this exists. But lately, I've been doing it with this type of handle, and you can see the hands are spread apart a little further compared to here. So I would say roughly 3 to 4 inches on each side. So now instead of me pulling and I'm going from right here to right here, now because of these handles, since they're so much wider, instead of me being able to pull and I could only go up to here, because now this is touching my stomach, I can't pull any further back. By widening it out, now I can pull so much further back. I can contract those lats a lot more. So really, that's all it is. Just widen out your hands. Try to find some type of implement where your hands are not bumping into your torso. Open them up and pull. Some people, they like to do it with the straight bar attachment. That's perfectly fine. You can widen out the hands, but then eventually that straight bar will touch. So if you can try to find something that's a little bit wider, all right, good. Go for it. That's going to make a huge difference. Another thing, the way I'm actually positioning my shoulders during the exercise, I feel like that makes a big difference. So if I were to be sitting down and actually doing the exercise itself, most people, you know, they pull, they extend their arms, perfectly fine, nothing wrong with that. But what I've been doing now is I'm trying to get my shoulders to sink down as much as possible and then row. So think of it like this. Start off shoulders, shrug them. And then from right here, think about getting that shoulder as low as possible. Decompress all the way down as much as you can. And just by doing that alone, you'll already feel all of this. Your entire lats lock in. You'll feel them contract. So again, get that shoulder down all the way as much as you can. Hold it there and then row, and keep that position. Keep forcing that shoulder to get lower throughout the entire range of motion as you're rowing. You're going to feel a huge difference between doing that versus just, you know, relaxing the shoulders and just focusing on pulling those elbows back. Do it with the shoulder retraction going down. Oh my God, I'm telling you, the type of engagement that you're going to get in those lats, the contraction, the feeling, the gains, day and night difference. Again, how you do this is probably already getting you results. Keep doing it. The type of attachment you're using, at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal, but it's just little things like that. If you're just looking for that little extra something, oh my God, ever since I started doing that, like I said, I saw my back development earlier. I'm like, damn, okay, these things must be working. It feels a lot better. If you can feel it better in the muscle, then it's probably a good indication that you should keep doing it, and that will get you results, assuming that you're staying consistent, right, on the right diet, pushing as hard as you should be, hitting the gym as frequently as you should be. Take all these factors into account, and believe me, your lats will start growing. You'll really get that V-taper much more. So there you have it, everyone. 2 exercises that I've been doing a little more frequently of, and it's been paying off. Been seeing a little bit more gains. Try it out for yourself. Maybe it'll work for you. But at the end of the day, don't overcomplicate your workouts. You want a bigger back? Just keep it simple. Focus on those pull down motions. Focus on those rowing motions. Go heavy. Stay consistent. Eat your protein. Hit the gym frequently. You'll see results. It's not that hard. You just decide to stay consistent with it. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Comment down below any other tips that you may have to really help build up your back. What are some go-to exercises, attachments, technique tips, whatever it may be. Comment down below. Let's try to help each other out. Also, comment down below any other video suggestions you'd like to see me do, whether it be about mindset, motivation, nutrition, diets, workouts, programs, whatever it is, comment down below. Let's try to help each other out. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any new videos, because remember, new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So don't miss out. And Instagram and TikTok, same thing. Be sure to follow me on both accounts. I put all my links down in the description below. With that being said, I'll catch y'all next time.